The number one question I get is, where is that trail located? Instead of asking some random person on the internet where that trail is located. Now you guys can find out exactly where that trail is located by downloading the OnX Off-Road map system. Now you can get it on your phone, your tablet, or your computer. I'm telling you guys, this is game changer. Now, before you click away, there is a discount code. You get a 20% off if you use my code. Check out the link in the description. Hey everyone, Sam here from Dirt Bike Sam, and guys, we are really excited to share with you all the crazy future dirt bikes coming for 2024. This also is for if you are trying to choose which electric dirt bike is the best option for you, including some of the top models like the Stark Varg, Segway, KTM Free Ride, and others like the Sur-Ron. So whether you're an experienced dirt bike rider or you're just looking for a beginner bike to ride and hit the trails, there's something in this for you, so stay tuned. Before we get started, if you haven't already, please subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Also, if you're in the market for any new dirt bike gear or parts or anything like that, be sure to click out the link in the description. You can get some great deals by clicking on that link. All right, guys, let's dive in on what the best electric dirt bikes for 2024 are. First off, right out of the gate, let's talk about what the best high-performance electric dirt bike is on the market. It's the Stark Varg. Now, when we ordered the Stark Varg, we were really excited. Now, this is a groundbreaking, full-size electric dirt bike that's shaking the market up. It comes straight from Spain. Now, this isn't any old electric dirt bike. This is you can get a 60 or 80 horsepower electric dirt bike from Stark Varg. Now, why is the Stark Varg a game changer? It's got a powerful 6.5 kilowatt battery that offers crazy runtime. Now, they claim up to 6 hours of peaceful trail rides, but now, to be honest with you, we're going to test that out. We're not 100% sure how long the battery's going to last. You also can get, you could do like an MX GP or a motocross race and probably get about an hour out of the battery. Now, the cool thing about this is the Stark Varg is an electric bike that is really designed to work with any skill level. So you have the ability to adapt the power, to change how much horsepower is there. You have 5 different settings. It's really easy to adjust and change. We've already been riding this, and so far it's been great. We've enjoyed it. So stay tuned for more content on the Stark Varg. Now, if you're worried about the runtime, you also should be thinking about how long it takes to charge. So with the Stark Charge, they say it can be recharged fully in just 1 to 2 hours, depending on what kind of power setup you have. We have here in the shop like a 220. We'll test this as well. These are the claims that are coming from Stark Varg. Now, if you guys love tech and love to adjust things, the Stark Varg gives you a phone, an Android-powered phone with an app that allows you to customize all sorts of things. So the regenerative braking, you can adjust the power, and you can make adjustments on the fly. So you have 5 different map settings that you can click up and down while you're riding the bike. Now let's talk about performance. So guys, this bike is a ton of power. We have ridden it in the 80 horsepower, and it really has a lot of power and is scary to hold on to. We found anywhere from 30 to 40 horsepower is kind of the sweet spot for us. Still feels like it has plenty of power. It has a good balanced feel to the bike, and it comes with top of the line KWB suspension that's both really smooth and it's fantastic. Now, we weighed the bike. It weighs 267 pounds on our USPS calibrated scale, so it's not light. Now, while you're riding the bike, it feels pretty balanced and light. In a few circumstances, you can kind of feel the weight. It does have a good center of gravity. We'll keep you updated on that as we kind of ride it in different terrain. We're going to ride it out in like cross-country desert terrain, and we're going to trail ride it. We might get into some hard enduro terrain with it, and we definitely are going to take it on the motocross. So if you guys want to get more Stark Varg information. Make sure you guys follow along. We're going to be doing a ton of content this summer, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button. And it really helps us out, so we appreciate it. Now let's talk about the KTM Free Ride E-XC. Now, guys, we owned one of these a few years ago. In fact, we were one of the first ones in our state here in Utah to get one of these bikes. We actually ordered it out of New York and had it shipped to us. The KTM Free Ride E-XC is still a pretty fun bike. Now, I would consider this bike being like a hybrid between like a trials bike and a full-size bike. So the seat height's not quite as tall as a full-size dirt bike. They say that it has a top speed of 45 mile per hour with a 24 horsepower electric motor. Now the Free Ride E-XC comes from KTM, which they say it weighs 245 pounds and has a removable lithium-ion battery, and it has a rapid charge time of about 1.3 hours if you're using like 220. But overall, we think the use of the Free Ride is a pretty good platform. So what is the KTM Free Ride used for? So if you're looking to get a bike that's going to last, 3 hours, or looking for a bike that's going to, you're going to race in the motocross, this isn't it. So this is, I would say, more like kind of what the Sur-Rons are doing, where they're just kind of a great fun play bike. They do really well to be, just cruising down trails, having fun. We have jumped it, and it does pretty good in the air. So overall, the KTM Free Ride is a solid platform. It comes with a shorter version of the Explorer 48 fork from WP that's really popular on the XCW bikes here in the States. But for the most part, we really enjoyed the KTM Free Ride E-XC. Some downsides is you only have 3 different settings that you can adjust, like a low, medium, and high power. And there is no adjustment between that. That's what you get. Now, the low setting, anyone can ride that. So if you're a beginner, it's really smooth and easy and not terrifying. We've taken this bike on one of our other channels on Backcountry Life YouTube channel. We've taken this all over the place, done a ton of content over there. So we'll leave the link in the description if you guys want to go check that out. All right, so Flux Primo is another bike. Now they're saying this is going to have 85 horsepower, since you need that much. The Flux Primo is going to have a lot of cutting edge sensors and extra technology that you would see in some of the electric cars like the Tesla. So it's supposed to be a really smart dirt bike. It comes with a lot of high-tech stuff. Now, comes with a Featherlight aluminum frame. Comes with a 7 kilowatt battery pack that you can swap out really quickly, so you can change batteries, which the Stark Varg isn't super easy and quick to swap out. Now they're saying that it's going to be 269 pounds and supposed to be really nimble and fast and got great cornering and so forth. So also, just like the Stark Varg, it's going to come with a ton of tech, so you get a lot of data and so forth. And I'm excited to see what Flux Primo does. There's not a ton of information out there on it. We haven't ridden one, so we don't quite know what it's going to be like. Now, let's talk about the Sur-Ron Ultra B. So the Sur-Ron Ultra B has been around for a little while. It's got a ton of power. You can get that in a 12.5 kilowatt battery and motor package. It's supposed to do up to 56 miles per hour, which is 90 kilometers an hour. So pretty fast. And the range they're saying on the Sur-Ron Ultra B is going to be around 87 miles in a single charge, which is actually pretty good. Now, if that's true, I don't know. There's lots of variables there. We haven't tested that out. If you guys, anyone that has a Sur-Ron Ultra B, let us know what kind of mileage you're getting out of the battery. Now you have different sport modes, eco mode, and just like a daily riding mode. So you have some ability there. The Ultra B comes with the Sur-Ron traction control system. So it's supposed to have good grip. And the charge time is about 4 hours for the battery, which is not short. That's actually pretty long charge time. So if you guys, I've never ridden the Sur-Ron Ultra B. I've ridden the normal Sur-Rons. So if you have any comments on that, what did I miss? Comment below, help us out. All right, let's move on to the Dual Sport Zero FX. Now, this is a street legal bike, which means it's probably going to be more street than dirt, but you can ride it on the dirt. The FX comes with the Z-Force 75.5 motor, and it's supposed to be a really good brushless, air-cooled, high-efficient motor that really kind of helps things be smooth, reliable, and, something that you can cruise on the freeway and so forth. So the FX boasts a peak torque of 78 feet per pound, or 106 Nm. The Zero FX comes with a peak horsepower of 46 horsepower. So we found that 46 is plenty, but the Zero Motorcycle FX has got really good city range. They're claiming 102 miles. I have no idea if that's true, but that could be a great commuter, cruising back and forth from work. And then, you can just charge it while you're at work if you have an outlet somewhere. So the FX is charged in about 1.3 hours, probably with like the higher 220 to 240 type outlet. Now, the FX also is boasting a top speed of 85 miles per hour, which is pretty fast, to be honest with you. So it has a pretty good top speed. So let me know, what did I miss with the Zero Motorcycles FX? Now let's talk about the best for budget and affordability. It's the Talera Sting MX4. So the Talera Sting MX4 has a battery life that's, going to be okay, and it's kind of a in-between bike, what I would call. It comes with a 45 amp hour battery. Don't know what the horsepower is on that, but they're saying that you can charge the MX4 in just about 3 hours. So same thing, that's a little bit it's a little long, I would say, but if you're just using this to cruise around the hood or the house or something like that, it's probably a pretty good option. All right, guys, let's talk about the Caelin F80 off-road electric dirt bike. So now this is a dirt bike that's combining speed with electric technology, and it comes with a top speed of 52 miles per hour, making it super fun for anyone that's wanting to get into dirt biking on electric bikes. It comes with the 2 battery options. You can get a 30 amp hour battery, which will charge in 2 hours, and then a 60 amp hour battery for those that want a little bit longer mileage, and then a 60 amp hour battery will charge in 4 hours. So you can expect, an average range of 30 to 40 mile per hour with the smaller 30 amp hour, and then up to 50 miles if you're going at 20 miles per hour. So if you're just cruising. If you go for the 60 amp hour battery, that they're saying the range is at 75 miles at 40 miles per hour, and then can reach up to 112 miles at 20 miles per hour. If that's true, I would like to know. I haven't ridden one of these bikes, but it's a really cool option. Go check it out. And then let's move on to the Sur-Ron Storm B. So the Sur-Ron Storm B has been around for a few years. It's got a 22.5 kilowatt electric motor, and you're supposed to get anywhere from 75 miles at a steady speed of around 31 miles per hour. So pretty good range. It is equipped with a turbo mode and reverse gear for those that need that. Adjustable off-road suspension. You got the 21-inch front wheel and an 18-inch rear wheel, just kind of like you would on a normal off-road dirt bike. So the Storm B is the Sur-Ron Storm B is a good option. There's a lot of stuff on the market that you can update and accessorize for your Storm B, so that's a really good option if you're looking to get one of these bikes. Now let's talk about the Segway E dirt bike X160. So the Segway X160 comes with a top speed of 46.6 miles per hour, and it's not just fast, you also can get it in a 74.6 mile range on a single charge. So it has a 0 to 31 mile per hour in 4 seconds, so pretty quick. Really cool option. So it's got a full swappable battery system, allowing to quickly and easily replace or swap out batteries. And you also can control the Segway X160 from an app, which is really awesome. And so go check that out. Let's talk about the Electric Motion Escape X. Now, this is a trials bike, so for like the really technical terrain, the Electric Motion Escape X can do all sorts of really awesome stuff. This only weighs 87 kilograms, which is super light. You have the ability to ride it in technical terrain, so it's built for like hard enduro or trials bike terrain. All right, guys, that's our first look for all the best electric dirt bikes coming out in 2024. We hope to see also some other electric bikes. Rumors are Honda has a CR-F that we are seeing pictures and video of it being raced. We hopefully will get some more information on that. If you guys have any questions, please leave me a comment below. Let me know what I missed. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys out on the trail.